Hi everyone, I'm Kayla
and I'm Lauren,
and this is Stitching with My Littlie Flosstube number 30. Hello, we are back a little bit later than we normally do, so we're normally every 2 weeks, but we're 3 weeks. A lot has been going on, but we'll get back into that a bit later. If you are new to our channel, welcome. This is a channel where we talk about mainly cross stitch. To be honest, there might be the odd one or two other sort of crafty hobbies come in every now and again, but it is primarily all about cross stitch. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. It's nice to see you, and we appreciate you coming back to spend some more time with us. So we have a lot to get through today. We've not got any fully finishes, but we do have finishes, new starts, whips, stitchy kindness, a little bit of haul, plans, and then some life update at the end for anybody who is not interested. We put that right at the end. So we are going to get straight into it because, like I said, we have a lot to get through. So fully finishes, like I said, we don't have any FFOs, so that's fully finished objects this time. We had a few in the last video, so we've not got any this time, but we do have some finishes to show you, so we will get on with that. Do you want to show? We've got one again that is the same. Most of you will know that by now, if you are regulars, that we are working on our own sort of stitch along, which is the calendar Sal. It's by Emma Congdon, and it is in the Cross Stitcher magazine, so it's their yearly free sort of stitch along monthlies that they're putting up. And so yeah, both of us have finished the June calendar Sal. So like I said, these are by Emma Congdon. Mine is on the Lorans side.
Yeah, because mine's got a hoop mark, which...
Like I said, they are both exactly the same anyway. They're both stitched on 14 count white Ada, and they are both using exactly the same threads. Some of them are called for, and some of them are as close to from what we had in stash.
Yeah. Just do a little close-up. So I didn't do the back stitch on the hot air balloon. You did that, didn't you? Because...
Yeah, which I showed that in the last video. We got up to that point in the last video anyway.
This one's yours.
Yeah, which has a little, what do people call them? Fuzzies?
Fuzzies.
A little something. That's what mine had on it.
So that's another one complete. So we're over halfway now.
We are. Because as much as we like them, I don't think you are enjoying them as much as you thought you would. No. There is quite a lot of...
I like the blocks and stuff, but I don't like the back stitch.
Yeah, so, but they're going quite well. It just means all of that fully finishing at the end, but we already know what we're going to do, and I don't think it's going to be that difficult anyway. So,
and I've already got a plan for next year, which ones I'm doing. But we're
not
doing the same.
She's got a plan, people. She's got a plan.
But we're not doing the same ones, are we?
We're not. And she has got 6 months to change her mind, as we know, Lauren and her plans.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that is our June calendar Sal. Like I said, it is in the Cross Stitcher magazine this year. We have a subscription to a Readly app, so that's where we get ours from, but they are in this year's Cross Stitcher magazine, and they are by Emma Congdon if anyone is interested. So, have you got any more fully finishes? Okay, finishes, sorry. No. It's been 3 weeks, not 2. Get all out of sorts.
Yeah, jumbled up.
Yeah, so I have another finish which I have been working on as part of my festive Friday. So in the last episode, the last video, I was talking to you about having certain days of the week for certain things, which I've actually started doing, and it has been working really well for me. So I was working on the 2003 Prairie Schooler Santa, so it's out of book number 207 of the Santas Revisited. So I've already done the 2004 because that is the birth year of my daughter, not Lauren, Morgan. So I've already done that one, and so I'm going to work, which those ones were done, all of them I've done on 14 count Ada, but I am now starting to do some of the other ones on 16 count just to make them a little bit smaller so I can make them more maybe into ornaments for the tree, or because the 14 count ones are quite big, that I've done those in pillows before now. So yeah, this is the one I was working on, the 2003, and I am doing it on, or I have been doing it on 16 count. Like I said, it's tea coffee dyed Ada by myself, and it is using all the called for threads, and this is my finish. Now the lighting is not good here today. We've got some sun coming through the window, so
It does starting to feel like actually summer now from today.
I'm not sure.
Looks nice.
The weather in the UK is very hit and miss, up and down, all over the place. One day we get a nice bit of sunshine, the next day we are rain. We even had...
There was a tornado at our caravan place.
It was
Not
a very,
in the site, but
very small. It's
in the
like
village.
yeah. I think it was more over sort of the sea, really, but it was very. It wasn't like you guys get in the
tiny.
States.
We
at all.
didn't see it, but someone on our site took a picture.
Yeah, we haven't been there. So, yeah, if the lighting is not great, we have sun coming in and then it'll go behind clouds and coming in. As anybody in the UK knows, this weather is all over the place. So I will try my best. Yeah, we're washing out. So that is where we are. All of the Prairie School of Santas, or the ones that I have seen, have a border of some description on it. Most of the time they are just a backstitched border, which I have done with the others. But I've decided not to do them with these ones, just because they are just, I don't think they need it, and they're just a bit of extra stitching that I don't think adds anything to it. So I have decided to leave it off. So that is where I am. So that is 2003 Prairie Schooler Santa. And that is our finishes for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, new starts. Are you ready for it, guys? We have a few.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do.
Do you want to kick it off then, Littlie?
Well, we've both done this one, but I'll show mine separately because you've got more than me. Honest.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, mine's right at the back of mine anyway, so you...
Okay.
I've got mine in a different order.
So, as we just showed the finish of the calendar sale, the June one, I started the July one because I am trying to keep up to date with these because I did fall behind a little bit, but then I got back and
Yeah, like I've said before, because we are working on it together and I start mine the same day as hers. We might not work the same and we might not finish it the same, but we do start it. So therefore, if she's lagging a little bit behind and I'm waiting to start, I do give her a little bit of a nudge because we're not falling behind on this.
So, here is my... one of them days. Here's my start. So, did the little blob of ice cream, which I'm sad that it's not on Mr. Whippy because they're the best ice creams, I think. And I feel like there should be like a whip. Never mind. And then there's a flake, and then I did the writing because it was already like 10 o'clock last night by the time I finished it, wasn't it? So I was like, I'm not going to start on the cone because then
Yeah, the cone is quite a bit of stitch, isn't it?
Yeah. So 14 count white Ada and threads from Stash. So there we go. Hopefully the weather is actually nice enough to have an ice cream soon. Because it's not really...
Well, we have ice creams, whatever the weather. We've been known to sit on the beach in
like,
that howling
windy,
wind with an ice cream.
Yeah.
That's good old UK well, British people, that is, we will, if you're at the beach, you will have an ice cream.
Yeah.
And you will sit on the beach, or at least stand on the beach for a certain amount of time.
I mean, last time we had one, the wind was blowing like mad, and Nan and Grandad was sat in their car eating their ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, we showed a picture of us too, I think. Sat on the...
Oh, you did add that in.
I did add that in.
Embarrassing
Yeah.
photo.
Yep. Right, okay. So I have, 5 new starts.
I only have 4.
That wasn't good, but... don't care.
Who cares?
Okay, so my first one is... this is in my bag that I made myself.
Don't
So
have to get big balls.
is not perfect in the slightest, but that's what I made myself. And this one I am keeping. So I started this chart. So it is the Quaker Tiles UK Union Jack flag, and it is by Vivsters. It is on Etsy, and yeah, I showed that as a in my haul for the last one with some threads that I got from Rachel, and I decided to do it on a cream Ada, just a normal 14 count cream Ada, so it's going to be quite big. I made myself some little tags to go with it, so this is just out of
I could use this as a blanket.
this is just while she's wrangling with my thing, I'm going to show you these. Just made them out of some scrapbook paper and laminated them, and then on the back I've got stickers and the colours. So they're the 4 colours. There's only 4 colours in there that I'm using, and yeah, like I said, it's on 14 count. Right, okay. I've only done one. We're having a bit of a fight here. This is the the thing with doing it on 14 count Ada, isn't it? Look at the size.
Oh, don't.
Right. So my needle minder, I'm going to tell you, is from Cotton and Clay UK, and they have she has a Flosstube as well, which I have just come across. I don't know why I've only just come across it, but I've just come across it, and it is butterfly stitches / cotton and clay. But yeah,
we've kind of been binge watching it because we've only got one more left to do, and she's got 5 Flosstubes.
Yeah, I have been binge watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is where I am. So I'm a centre point stitcher. So I have started and done the first sort of block, if you like. And so 621 stitches I put in on that, and I actually do really enjoy it. I'm stitching it in hand, so it's sort of taking a lot to wrangle with the fabric, but I am actually enjoying this piece. It's on Pattern Keeper as well, so that does help. But yeah, it's just on a 14 count cream Ada using the called for threads, and I am looking forward to getting back to that. I was hoping to get a little bit more done, but I've had some other things that I have been doing, but that will be getting started after I quite a bit. Look at the size of this. I don't even know if you can get the size of this fabric in here. Look at the size of this. Hold that, Lauren, please. Look at the size of that fabric.
I literally could use it as a blanket.
So that's what I'm fighting with, but never mind. Hey. Okay, do you want to go while I'm fighting with this?
So I didn't actually have a plan to stitch this. I was just going through my stash and I thought, ooh, I actually really like that. So this is a Peter Rabbit kit from Sainsbury's, a supermarket in the UK. I don't know if Americans would have it. Probably not.
I'm not sure it is.
But here he is. It's super cute. So it was a kit. So I made a start on it. Your needle.
Oh, the magnet just popped off the back. Sorry, carry on. I'm still fighting with my thing.
So I really like this. I got quite a good start on it. So here is what it looks like.
You have done a really good start on that, actually.
Yeah, so I've done the bottom bit and his carded, but obviously it doesn't look very Peter Rabbit style at the moment because it hasn't got the back stitch. So I just need to do his top, his head, and then it will be done, but I'll need to do the back stitch as well, which isn't that bad actually. But there is, what are they called, fractional stitches?
Yeah.
There's some in
You
his eyes.
haven't really got your head around them properly
No.
at the moment, have you?
There is some in his eyes, but I think it's like 3, so it's not loads. But yeah, I really like it actually. And I don't really like these type of kits that much, and I don't know why. Something always goes wrong with it. Like the ones that I get from Hobbycraft, something always goes wrong.
It has stitched up. What, have you done a couple of dates on that?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 maybe. But, and I have done it again. I'd put a pen on it by accident. But I think you won't be able to see it. I always do this because I don't shut my pen lids, so my own fault really, but never mind. And this needle minder is from
Jess.
Yeah, thought it would be.
That Jess gets stitching.
Yeah. So I really like it, and then also in here, which I haven't started, but I will be after Peter Rabbit Stone, is Jemima Puddled Up, because that's really cute.
We went on a bit of a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? We were at the caravan and the weather wasn't great. My mum and dad weren't there, so it was just the 2 of us. And we went for the day into Aberystwyth, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just pottering around, ha ha ha. And we got back and we're like, let's do some binge watching films while we were cross stitching and just chilling out. And so we watched Peter Rabbit, didn't we? Peter Rabbit 2, yeah. And then I have the film there called Miss Potter, which I've never seen there. So then we sort of were on a bit of a Beatrix Potter / Peter Rabbit, and yeah, I did want to stitch right then, because I liked sometimes if I've got things that if we watch films and I've got stuff to stitch on that correspond with it, I like to, but I didn't have my Peter Rabbit with me, so I couldn't. So it was at home.
These are the colours for him, and they give you a really good amount actually. I'm really surprised, but this one
it is a good kit actually, because it's already on here.
Yeah,
because I find with a lot of smaller kits though, they just come with all the threads, and you have to figure out which one is which and how many of which before you put them on. But they actually came all ready to go.
Really good. So there we go.
And they tend to have the kits out more at Easter time, I think, really. But there's only those 2. I've never seen any of the other ones in our Sainsbury store. We tried looking, didn't we?
Because it's like Rip It. Oh, we haven't got Rip It and Fudge. They're having a snooze.
God, we're such amateurs.
Oh,
I mean, we're only on our 30th.
No, they're just having a rest today. They're
having
off duty.
A snooze.
They're off duty today.
Okay.
Forgive them.
No.
They'll be back next time.
People won't forgive you for that. What? That is an excuse and a half.
Oh, we've got them on the board,
no,
so
it's not the same.
Something counts.
One job she has to do, guys.
I have to get all my projects ready.
Okay, I will go on my next one, which is being housed in a project bag that was made to us by a kind viewer.
Yeah.
And it is my summer pillow, which is by Flossabilities. I can't keep up with Lauren at the moment because I buy this chart, I start it thinking, oh, it's the summer chart. And what does she do? Bring out a nautical themed one, which we love.
I think that one's my favourite one so far, so that will be...
I mean, I'm not going to tell you to slow down, Lauren, but I mean, there's only... I can't stitch that fast. Although, I mean, Tan started this. I'm going to show you the chart. This is the chart. So this is the summer pillow by Flossabilities.
Was really nice on the rainbow thread. She did a rainbow variegated, I think.
Yeah, Tan, who is the monogamous cross stitcher on Flosstube. But she is also on Instagram. It's different. She is CXC by Tan. So go over there. She's done this pillow and she did it in like, I don't know, 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And in a really nice variegated rainbow sort of thread, which she posts her progress on her Instagram all the time, doesn't she? So go over there and look at her. But yeah, so I love this one. Started it, and then out pops the nautical one. So you know what's going to happen at some point, people? I'm not anytime soon will I be starting that, because I mean,
yeah, but I really
I'm supposed to be dropping my whips this year.
Yeah, but the nautical one with one of Rachel's threads that she sells in her shop.
Rachel, who is talking dog stitcher and who has a new shop, which I've just seen this morning. She is now stocking Gentle Arts threads. I don't really use fancy flosses, but anybody that does, she is stocking Gentle Arts threads. So, but they are cottage garden threads, I believe, is what we're talking about, and there's some really nice variegated.
So I think that'd be a good idea.
But yes, so here I am after all that waffle again. Anybody new here? We do tend to go off on a tangent and waffle.
We like to waffle
a lot. So yeah, this is the summer pillow, and it's by Flossabilities, and it is on a 14 count Ada, which is like a blue opalescent. You might get that sort of sparkle there now that the lighting has changed again. So I've done I've done this block since the last time you saw it, which is 656 stitches I put in, which actually doesn't look like that much, but it is on my pattern keeper. So not that I'm saying pattern keeper is God, because I do tend to have some issues with pattern keeper, but I've done another block. So this one I quite like, because I like Lorans pillows, because you can just pick it up. Like some nights I don't get to pick up stitching until about 9 o'clock at night some nights, just because that's how we've been at work, coming home, doing tea and sorting things out. And it's quite nice to just think, do you know what have I got, an hour, maybe an hour and a half, a couple of hours at the tops, I can get one of these, or I can make some progress on one of these. So that's quite nice. I do like that. So mine does take a bit long, because I tend to use this as more of a pick it up and do a bit sort of thing. So that, yeah, and this is my, so I'm using DMC 4200. It's like a variegated sort of orangey, peachy, yeah,
coral.
Actually. Oh,
God,
any advances? Orange, peach, coral.
Yeah, got a bit of everything going on.
Sienna.
No,
a bit dark.
Sienna's a bit dark.
Right, okay. You got any more?
Yeah, got 2 more.
New starts?
Yeah, so
ooh, look at us.
This is the same one Mum showed, because I was like, oh, I could do the winter pillow from Flossabilities, which is already a whip, or I could start something else. And of course you said start.
Yeah, she does ask me. I mean, sometimes when my own little world, when she asks me and I answer just random things, but she's like...
Yeah, and it annoys me when you say, I don't know. I asked you for a reason.
I do say, I don't know, what do you want to do? And she's like, just choose! And I'm like, well, what if I choose the wrong thing? You're going to be like...
No, because I would stitch it anyway. Anyways. So, not really going to show you that much, because you just showed it.
That looks like somebody's been chewing on
I don't know what happened. I think the project bag flopped, because there's not a lot of stuff going on in here. And I haven't got a hoop in there yet, so it's floppy. Anyways, this is mine. I really like the fabric on this, and it goes to my needle minder. So that's a win.
Is that a you fabric or a me fabric?
That is from your stash.
So if that's a me fabric, that is one that has come from
Zoe, I think.
Zoe at Zoe's Gifts and Crafts.
Yeah, so I made like a small star, but then I think it was like, I don't know how many stitches it was, but it's on my Instagram if you want to know how many. So here it is. This isn't the block done, because there is another border going around the block, but
you made some good progress in one set. There's quite a lot of stitching.
So yeah, the fabric is like, it reminds me of like unicorns. And then the needle minder is from Jess Get Stitching. I got that at the
I love the way she looks at me behind her board.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people.
There is a lot of people, and some people I don't know, but Jess's are very distinctive, actually.
Yeah, and then I'm using the DMC variegated 107 thread, which of course you can't see.
Well, you can. How big do you want the threads?
No, the label tag thing. So this has got pinks, red, and it looks like white. Yeah, really light pink.
It's probably just light pink.
So I thought
I don't think it's white.
I thought that goes perfect. So there we go.
Oh, right. She thought it goes perfect, right, people? I'm going to tell you a little story, a little side story here, right? She asked me to get some threads from Abercorn in time, and I was in time, and she was at her friend's house. So she said, "Do you know that thread, Mum?" She said that you've got in your...
No, that I have in my strawberry jam.
I've been borrowing it for a retreat, the retreat piece that I'm doing. And I'd finished with it, and I said, "Yeah, I know that." She goes, "Well, can you go and get me a couple more, because that's the one that I'm going to do my summer pillow on." So I thought, yeah, brilliant, I know what that is. Got there, got home, and she went, "That's not the one I was talking about." I said, that is literally the one I was using for the retreat. And she went, "No, that is not the one I was talking about." I said, "But that's the one I was using for the retreat." And she was like, "That's not what I wanted." I said, "Well, guess what? Tough, because that's what I bought you."
Which one? So
and now she really likes it.
Yeah, but I think I would have preferred this one.
So I don't think so.
I wanted this one.
No, see, that's just all
which is
pinks.
48. No, because it's not all pinks. It's variegated,
Well,
in
it is all pinks.
So that's 48.
It's still pinks.
And I wanted that on there.
But, go on, say it.
I'm restarting it.
No, what you mean is, but, Mum, you so were right. And the thread you've chosen looks brilliant.
It's alright. And then this was the first ever project bag I got. Hold on.
Hold, please.
Got this for my birthday like 2 or 3 years ago.
When you were first getting into it, really,
yeah,
wasn't it?
I don't know where it's from.
I know where it's from. It's from Tracy Ann Design.
Oh, yeah. And then...
Here it is on...
It says love.
I think it's Facebook. I'm not sure. She's got an Etsy.
Don't know, but I like
it's in the description box below, because everybody that I use, I must have the biggest description box in
have to have
the
a
world.
map to get
so I don't change mine. The only things I change in my description box is what we've been working on. I don't change like who companies or shops or anything. They're there all the time. Anyway, I'm waffling again.
Do you have any more starts?
Yeah.
How many?
3. How many do you have?
Only one more.
Okay, so my next one is being housed in my pocket, my travel pocket case from Canny Little Fox. So that is what the travel one looks like.
Yeah, I chose that project bag for you to put the project in, didn't I?
Yes. Do you?
Yeah.
And this was my new start, which was inevitable. So this is Mouse's Beach Outing, and it's by Tiny Modernist, and I love this one, and I wanted to start it, so I did. As we have finished, I have finished the strawberry jam one that we were doing. I decided I wanted to do this. So if anybody else has it and wants to stitch it, somebody a while back actually sent me an email. I'm trying to think who it might be now. One of our viewers sent me an email when we first started the strawberry jam one, showing me that she'd finished this design, and that was just another reason why I fell in love with it. So
you were talking about making a salve.
Yeah, I don't know.
All the mouse charts.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, because we had obviously the strawberry jam one, but I was thinking maybe of doing a stitch along or an Instagram stitch along, combining all of them, so anybody who's stitching any of them. But I haven't really thought about what I would use, and I'm not sure if anybody would really be interested in another stitch along, or there might well be one going. If there's one going that you know of that's got all the Tiny Modernist mouse charts, let me know. Or if you are interested in joining in stitching or you are stitching one of them, let me know, because I can do another one. The other one that we had, the one that we've got running, is it's a birthday jam sale with me, Lauren.
We also have Gnomes Everywhere sale.
Yeah, and I've got some other sales to tell you about anyway. So this is where I got up to. So again, I'm a middle starter. I don't think you can see the... So this is another fabric. It's a 14 count and it's called Cloud Strata number, is it 5? Yeah, and it's from Zoe's Gifts and Crafts. So if we're getting a bit closer, it's got some little cloud swirls. You can see that sort of there. Swirl, there's a couple more in it, but that is what I chose. My needle minder is from Jess, a Jess Gets Stitchy, which you got from the retreat. And I am using all of the DMC threads. So you can use fancy flosses, and those fancy flosses are Weeks Dye Works, but it is also charted for DMC and Anchor as well. So that is where I'm up to on that. I am looking forward to doing a bit more on that. What's that one? Do you want to do one?
Yes, this is my last one. So, I've had my eye on this one for a little while, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it because you only live once. So, this is Enjoy All the Little Things by Emma Congdon, and this is in the book Cross Stitch for the Earth. 20 designs. But I chose this one. There's a few in here that I really like, but I like this one the most. And
like
it's got a fudge, yeah.
You got a fudge.
Sad that it didn't have a rip it on though, because that would have been perfect.
She wants everything, this girl.
No, so after I've finished this as a whole, I'm going to do fudge in a little pillow, because I think that'd be cool. And I have seen a rip it in your folder.
Okay, so for anybody that is new here that hasn't got a clue what Lauren is on about, fudge and rip it are... Lauren made some in a sewing class that she did. They are a little frog and a smaller snail that sort of can sit on the frog's head. They sort of like go together or simultaneous, or separately, I mean. And we started calling them, well, she started calling them Rip It, because obviously the frog, and when we rip it, we're frogging it. That. And fudge was the snail, because it's a sort of fudge colour, the sweet fudge, and also fudge to fudge it. So it's sort of, they're our little mascots. They're normally sat here, but we've forgotten them today.
If
but
you
somebody
click back on a Flosstube, then
you'll see them on all the others. But one of our kind viewers stitched these for Lorans. They're little, this which is what we use to clip her. They're on clips, and they're what we use. So
that is what they look like.
So yeah, we got a rip it and a fudge. So just in case, I just wanted to clarify that, because if you're new here and you're like, what is a fudge? I mean, obviously you know what the acronyms, or you might not do, I don't know, but that's what our fudge and rip it is that Lauren is talking, and we talk about quite a lot on here. So anyway, carry on.
This is in the project bag that we got made. I was actually going to put the Peter Rabbit kit in here, but I thought it's not going to be as long as a project as this will be, an ongoing whip. So in this, there's a lot of like browns and greens, very nature style.
To be honest, I was quite surprised. It's not what I would expect if Lauren to be drawn
I don't
to,
like
really.
insects, so it's a bit weird.
She doesn't like insects. She doesn't like a lot of backstitch, and quite a few of Emma Congdon's patterns are quite backstitch.
Oh yeah,
heavy.
Never mind. It's cute and I'm enjoying it. So
stitch what makes you happy.
Here's my start. This is a lot more stitches than it looks, to be honest. So obviously this word says little, but it's over 2 pages, so I'm not flipping back and forth. So I did the TTLE.
So she's a tulle.
Yeah, tulle. And I did the back stitch around the words, and then I got these stems, don't know what you call them, on the mushrooms. And then if you zoom in, can you see that? The green and the mushroom stems. That's backstitch, but that looks very easy, but it was very hard. So there we go, and it's on a 14 count. Looks like a grey. Yeah. I don't know what it is. And then
yeah, it is.
my needle minder is from. Is it from Don't Step on? No. Fox. No. I don't know what it's called.
It is
Stitch and Fox or something.
No, I think it's the one that is no longer.
Yeah. I don't know what.
I don't know, but they are no longer.
I know. I kind of know
anyway.
what it's called in my head, but I don't actually know if that makes sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because they're no longer selling anyway,
know,
so no one can buy it.
I know, but cute little fox, and I thought this is the only needle minder I have like nature themed, so I thought that was perfect. And I do just keep my needle on the fabric on this one because this is not. Sometimes it spins around and does wheelies and stuff. And
Wheelies?
yes, comes off in the project bag and everything. It has its own little party on there. So I thought, no, stop the party.
Just stop the pot.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I think about in my head. Weird things.
There are a lot of songs that could go with what you've just said as well.
Yeah, but you're not singing them. So there we go. I really like that. And it shouldn't take me too long. But I'm not making any plans. But yeah, this is the book that it's in. And then there's a few patterns on the back there. That's what I'm doing. So that's all of my new starts.
Okay, my next one that I started, which I talked about in the last one as well as my plans. So this is what I'm working on for my Christmas in July and Festive Friday in July. So I'm not working on this all of July because I've got too many projects that I want to work on. So I'm sort of aiming really my Festive Friday and maybe both days on a weekend if I get a chance, and it's not. So this is what I've started. So this is Kringles.
Started some big things this time.
Yeah, I really like this actually. It's Kringles by Little House Needleworks. I had this bought for me for Christmas, but at the time I was working on my big red house, which I've now finished, which was a Galliana cross-stitch design. So that's now finished. So I always had a plan to start this for Christmas in July. And I just needed to get the threads for it. So I am doing mine in DMC. Again, they are, some of them are charted in, sorry, it's going to be a crinkle because I do just want to...
Crinkles.
Crinkles, yeah.
Voice, Jesus.
They are charted in both DMC and Classic Colourworks, but there is DMC alternatives to the Classic Colourworks provided. Obviously, you don't get the same sort of variegation and stuff and things. I'm not too bothered about that. The one thing that I do need to get, because it's a blend, is it's blended with a DMC and an Overa Soir size 4 number 128, which I think is a gold metallic type thing. I can't get that at the moment. So I'm not sure whether to just work, just put in a gold metallic thread, either a DMC or a Chronic or something like that. I'm not sure yet. Right, okay, I'm leaving that there. But yeah, that is what I'm working on. I've chosen this project bag, which is from... Thank you. Not enough whip bags to house it in. So, like I said...
This pom-pom didn't come on the bag, by the way.
No, it didn't.
You just added that in.
And the called for is fabric is a 30 count, which I'm never going to work on that. A 30 count, sorry,
All by myself.
Parisian grey. So I was looking for a grey, but obviously I'm a 14 count girl, so it's going to be a bit bigger anyway. And I've taken a risk and I've just done it on a 14 count white Ada because I didn't really want to be wasting time trying to order something online to then have it come and it might not have been what I wanted or what I liked. I know, I haven't got that far yet. So I just did a bit of a floss toss. There's no white in it. There's an ecru. So I've taken the chance and I'm just doing it on a 14 count white Ada. And that is where I've got to so far. So I'm in the middle. If anybody who has done this will know that the middle point is over 4 pages. So I'm sort of doing a little bit of, I'm doing that bit on the first page and I'm going over and doing that bit on the second page because I cannot be bothered to be flipping between one page and another page and another page and another page. So I'm just doing it like this, but it is really sweet. And I am enjoying it actually. You think it actually is quite a big pattern, but each department, if you like, in the toy store is actually not big, not huge. So I'm actually enjoying it. I think the biggest part of it is like the reef and things all in one go. But yeah, my needle minder is from Jess at Just Get Stitching. So yeah, I have a start on Kringles, which is being, like I said, worked on as part of my Festive Friday and Christmas in July. So you will see this again this month, as long as we can come back in the 2 weeks before the retreat that we're going on. So yeah, I'm using CXC threads on that, which I kindly got. Well, I didn't kindly get, but I asked Rachel to send them across to me, and she did really quickly and really promptly. So I managed to start that in time. Any more?
No.
We haven't even started on our whip yet. Okay, so the last one I'm going to show you is my new start. Oh, I've lost one.
Everything's falling down. Midlife crisis.
Right, I've started mine. I'm not going to spend ages showing you this because Lauren's showing you it. This is our July calendar start. Looks like someone's done something with mine as well.
Like my summer planner.
And I got a little bit further last night. We started together, like I said yesterday, but I have finished my ice cream. I don't know why I put it on this big board. So that is where...
Don't ask. Switch it over, because... No, I'm not going to switch it over.
No.
Okay.
So I've done all of the ice cream and the back stitch and the July writing. So the back stitch on that isn't too bad actually, so she should be able to do that fine. Should, she says. So again, 14 count Ada, white, using a combination of DMC, called for, and as close to as we can get from our stash. So that is all of our new starts.
Yeah.
Madness. And whips, and yeah, we're just gonna go for it.
I've got 5
So
whips.
we are now on to whips. I've got 5 as well, although I have worked on 6, but I can't show one because it's
I've worked on 2 more, but I've finished the retreat one. So that was, so my plan was, I did my plans.
Lauren's going to talk. I'm just going to get my whip. That's
so I did my plan. So my plan was to finish the June calendar sale and the exchange retreat ones. So I finished both of them, so that was good. And then I have got another one that I worked on, but that's a gift, so I cannot show that either. Because the person will be watching this, hopefully.
Maybe. Who knows?
So yeah.
Okay, go on then. Go.
Okay.
We're on to whips. We're 44 minutes in and we haven't even started our whips yet. I hope you have got a drink or you're stitching because...
Yeah. So I decided to work on Leaves Collect a Gnome by Sodastitch as part of the Gnomes Everywhere sale. And I keep forgetting to put it on my Instagram description. I keep forgetting to do the hashtags. So I have to go back and edit it. Yeah.
Go back and edit.
Yeah,
Edit.
So there we go. Now, I would have liked to put more on this, but some of the things that... What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
We've got We don't even have a cat, but a cat is
Not
just
that one.
crawled up onto my son's car and sitting there just like,
I'm not even going to
look at me.
I'm not even going to tell you the story it was doing the other day because that is just ridiculous.
Well, obviously
On a car.
likes the car. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Carry on.
If it starts doing that, I'm going to...
Carry on, Lauren.
I like cats, but when they do that stuff, jeez.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get... Nothing's even funny. You're scratching now on the car. So, anyways, what I was actually
Back in the room, back in the room, back in the room.
What I was trying to say is I would have got more on it, but some of the threads are in your nose.
Oh God, she's blaming me again.
So, here we go. I think I only did them two, or maybe that as well, but I don't know. I'm really distracted now by that. But I like, that's all the leaves around him. The only leaves I've got left is the pile that he's kind of sat in. I don't really know. But yeah. So I think the oranges look really cool.
Well, I think what we need to do then is one day just go, right, we're both going to work on the gnomes and then I can get the threads out and you can actually do the face. Just get back in the room. And then you can do the face and stuff. So we're going to have to work on our gnomes.
Yeah. Stop looking
It's
at
gone.
cat.
It's gone now. So
Good.
you're fine. Everything's fine.
And
So
it's-
sorry, people. We're such amateurs. Who gets distracted by a cat on a car? Who? I don't even know.
No, it's because what I did the other day. Anyways, this is stitched on like a 14 count. Just, I don't even know. Printed. It's got trees on it anyway.
What? It's got
Slowly.
trees on it.
My
anyway.
chair keeps... My chair...
I think they can see it's got trees on it. Oh my god, okay, stop.
Yeah, I think you do
We
need to
don't have
stop.
time for this today.
The thing is, nothing's even funny. I just don't know why you're laughing. Stop.
Right, okay, I'm moving on. Right, my first one. Have you finished talking?
Yes.
Okay, my first whip is a part of my Terrifying Tuesday I started. So I have Terrifying Tuesday, Winnie the Pooh Wednesday and Festive Friday going on now on a regular basis. So I pulled this one out, which I haven't worked on for a while, but I actually really do like that, and I'm still working on this. I think I'm over here. I've done this bit, although I haven't done the back stitch. There's not a lot of back stitch, but I haven't done the back stitch in it. I might do it when I've done, so when I've done that one side there, I might just do the back stitch in that bit before I move up. So I'm doing it in sections. Like I said, there's not a lot of back stitch, but let me keep on top of it anyway. So this one I put in 495 stitches on. It is being stitched on a piece of fabric from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. And so it's an unknown colour because she doesn't name her fabrics. And this is what I'm working. So as per usual with our whips, I will put in pictures of what they looked like the last time you saw that and what it now looks like. But I believe I worked on this, or did I come down? I'm not sure if I worked on this and came down. I can't remember, but you will see in the before picture. I do like this one, but yeah, I do need to get, if I finish this, the next thing I need to do is do the back stitch on this row, I think. Get that done and out of the way, and then I can move down, because it looks like I'm going down, not up. I've obviously made that decision to go down, so if I'm going down, I'm going to be doing this part. Yeah. There we go. And the needle minder is from, it came in a kit. I got the whole thing in a kit when Megan was doing, I don't know if she's still doing certain kits. She's just sold off a load of the kits that she sort of made up with the fabric and threads, and I got scissors with mine and needle minders, so yeah.
Okay, so I decided to work on something I haven't worked on for a while, which is I Can Drive a Stick by Lizzie Kate, and it's part of the snippet things. So, and it's very simple, it's literally just 310. I mean, you could do it in a variegated whatever, but I'm just doing it in a DMC 310, and it's done on a 14 count hand dyed.
Did you dye that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dyed that one. So, oh my god, I'm choked. So here it is. So I finished the tree, put in the fence, and did these two little motifs. But I like it. But I do wish I did it in a variegated now, like a variegated grey or something. But never mind. So I'm going to do the witch next, which is this side. Then I can go up.
It should be a finish that should be put up for Halloween if
Yeah.
you get going on that. Doesn't take
I think
that
I'm
long.
going to use that over there too. Probably finish it.
This, shall I reach? I'm just going to reach over. So Lauren started painting there. So you're probably going to give it another coat. This is another thing, wooden display thing that we got from the Works here in the UK. So it was like £2 or something like that. So
I think that would look good on there.
it should fit.
Yeah.
Although who knows, because when we get to actually
then
finishing it.
We've got like broomsticks from Team.
I finished mine on that, didn't
No,
I?
you didn't. You finished yours on like a rectangle thing. And then at the top it had a handle thing. And then you put a broomstick on it.
Oh. I'm not sure if it's going to fit on here then if I did.
Nothing's going.
Nothing to see here.
So, that is my progress. And I just thought, I've had enough of the projects in my bag. I just want to do something different. And you will probably get bored of seeing the same thing over and over again. So I thought, do something different. And then this needle minder, I have no idea where it's from. But I don't know why I picked it for this, because it's really heavy for the fabric.
That's not one you got at the retreat, though.
No, you ordered this one.
Did I?
Wait, was it from the one that, you know, you got the polar bear needle minder and the set? Was it from that company? No, I got the duck.
No idea. I honestly don't know. I lost all train of my thought today. I don't know.
Okay, well, anyways, that is my second bit.
Okay. My second one, so technically, oh my goodness, no.
Not again. Everything's fallen now. You're very clumsy, aren't you?
This is,
Very clumsy.
it's actually like a finish for now, but it's still an ongoing whip, so that's why I'm just putting it in my whip. This is the Arctic Animal Sal, which is by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'm trying to get you a picture, a cut up state. Have I got one?
No.
Oh, I do feel like I did. Anyway, I'm going to tell you while I'm
It's
here.
under there, probably.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, Clue 3 is out on July the 11th, so we are currently on the 8th of July, so this week it is out. So I'll be there. It is.
3 days.
Right.
That'll be on Wednesday. No, that won't be on Wednesday. That'll be on Thursday.
So this is.
Oh my days.
Sorry. So sorry. Okay, professional. Right.
Crinkle, crinkle.
So this is the first two parts that have come out. So the last part, so that was part 1 with the walrus and the vole, and the second, no, not the walrus and the vole at all.
God.
The Arctic fox and the vole was the first thing. I just think we should start this again.
You hear some people on Flosstube on that 7 attempt, and we don't. We just wing it, basically. And this is how it turns out. Carry on.
Arctic Fox and Vole was the first part. Second part was the Walrus. Third part is coming out on July the 11th. And to say all of that, I have finished the second part. So I'm actually keeping up on another Sal.
What's happened there?
It's come off. It's in my bag and I need to re-glue it. This is on a piece of fabric by Coffee Craft Fabrics again, so it is unknown, and that is where I am. I love his little cheeky smile on the walrus.
I love walruses.
I love Frosted Pumpkin stitchery little, they're stitch-alongs anyway. I love their projects. They've got some really cute ones. We've got quite a few different designs anyway, but I do like this one. So yeah, that is the second part. Done and dusted. I am keeping up. Who would have known? I mean, I don't know how long it's going to go on for because it's a 10-month or whatever it is, stitch along. So I'm keeping up to date now, but I'm sure I did with the Under the Sea Sal for a while, and then look what happened with that one. This is in a bag that Turtle Bay Stitches very kindly made for me when I was starting doing this style, and I reached out to her and I said, do you have any Arctic animals or
sea theme?
So she got that, and then she had that fabric as well, so I got her to make a little bag which I'm holding all my threads in, but they are from Turtle Bay Stitches, so go over there and have a look at her project bags.
We kind of thought, I don't think this one's going to have a border, but we don't know. But we just had a thought.
Yeah, not sure. I don't know, but we'll find out. You'll see in the next bit what number 3 is. We've had a little.
Imagine if it had like a fish border, like loads of fishies going on. That'd be cool.
Loads of fishies.
I could be a good designer. I have all the ideas.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Okay. Well, no, I like to be.
Love you really, Lauren.
I wouldn't like to be a designer, but I'd like to be a thinker. Like, get the ideas and then tell people.
Oh, that might be dangerous.
No, I have a lot of ideas. So, my next one, which I can't remember working on, but it says in my diary, so I must have. It has been 3 weeks.
What is it?
It's my Hold Your Horses. Let me get the cover photo out.
Does anybody else get this grief from their teenage children?
So this is Crackers About Cheese by Bothy Threads, Rendell Designs. It's good that it's coming out more actually, because it hasn't been for a while.
Oh, I do remember you working on this, but I'm not sure you put in a ton of stitches. I think this was in the caravan actually.
Oh, probably, I don't know. Looks no different from the last time. I'm really confused, but sure you can see on the picture. You probably can't actually.
I think you worked a bit on this side.
Maybe. Okay, so here it is. I don't have much to tell you because I don't know what I did.
But you will see a before picture.
Yeah. But it's stitched using everything in the kit. And this needle minder is from Zoe's Gift and Crafts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it goes perfect, so there we go. I like it. I have gotten back into it a bit now. But I've already decided that for Christmas I'm going to ask for the Shire Horse Bothy Threads one because I love horses, as you all know. And I've never ridden a Shire... Well, I have actually sat on a Shire horse. Do you remember that?
You have, when we were at
I have walked it to the
Scotland.
field. So, yeah, but sadly they don't have it in Toby's colour, which is black and white, which is sad.
He's not a Shire horse,
No, It's a cob. But anyways,
Okay.
this, I feel like this needs its own project bag. But it's in a summer
You need
one.
to get a mouse bag then. Actually, we need Rendale fabric because if you're going to change...
Yeah,
not
but...
that it's going to be anytime soon.
No, but... I'm not finishing that one. I'm not
anytime soon, that's
no,
what I mean.
I'm going to start the Shire Horse one as well as that. Like,
yeah, so that's why there's no point in having a Rendale fabrics one.
Exactly. Come on, because we're already on an hour. This is ridiculous. And I've still got 2 more things to show.
Okay, my next project.
And haul and life update. Oh my god. Oh, stop.
Broomstick parking. Okay, this is Witches Brooms and it is from Beth at Be More Creative. She has a YouTube channel. Lauren's very sorry for knocking you then.
Didn't knock.
Yes, you did.
That wasn't me.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Why were you knocking the thing? You're the only other person here.
No, it was you with the board.
It's not. Anyway, Beth has a YouTube channel which she puts up, and I think it's every month. I think it's the 17th of every month actually. She posts up a freebie but only on her YouTube, so you have to watch her YouTube to find out what it is. And I got this, must have been last year at some point. I've done the cafe, so I've done Broomstick Cafe, and I am now onto the parking one. So this is being stitched on 14 count Unknown Ada from Coffee Craft Fabrics using the called for DMC threads, although I am changing out one colour, but it is just for the back stitch lines on the broomstick, so it's not really worth. It's because it's a... Oh, look at that. I have a Peter Rabbit needle minder randomly on Halloween project. Who would have thought? So that's where I'm up to. So I've done the broomstick parking. Please park your... And then it says broom at the door under here. And then I've got a broomstick. And that is the next one to do. So I've worked... This one was also worked on as part of my Terrifying Tuesday, and it got 383 stitches in on that one. So I am enjoying that one as well. I forgot to tell you, but the Arctic Animal Cell, I actually put in 1,185 stitches on that since the last time you saw it. It's quite a lot.
Okay, so this is my next whip. I actually am not neglecting this one because last Flosstube I forgot to show it until the very end. So if you stayed till the very end you would have seen it, but yeah. So I am showing it now. So I really like this one actually.
Where's your cover? Where's your cover face?
Well, hold on.
Hold please.
So this is Spring Seasons Squared by azfamilyzoo. And here is what it looks like when it's done. And this is sponsoring Zazu.
Which, if you watch Alison on her Flosstube channel, you can hear him sometimes in the background.
You can. And she's doing a little tour at the end of her videos of the zoo farm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Animal sanctuary, she likes to call it.
So here it is. So I put in the bird, the flower, and this lady bird or bug. I don't know what you call it.
We call them ladybirds over here.
Yeah. And it's stitched on a 14 count heart Ada using all the called for DNC threads. I think it's nice colours and does remind me of spring.
Do you know where you got your needle minder from?
No. But it's like honeycomb. I don't know where that's from, but yeah. So there we go. That's that one.
Okay. So I have 2 more to show you. So the first one is in a bag from Pauline at Sobe Bags. It's like a big bottomed bag. I don't know what else to call them. What else are they called apart from a big bottom?
How weird is this, by the way? It's a Halloween bag, but it's got spring
It's not
flowers.
weird. It's just different.
And again, you added this on. It didn't come with it.
No, I didn't. But yeah, so it's a big bottomed bag.
It's a stand-up bag.
It's a big bottomed bag.
No.
And it's housing my Halloween tiny town. Which I started this when I was doing my spooky September last year and had 25 new starts in September. And didn't pick it up again. So I've picked it up again as part of my...
Because I chose that for you to stitch on.
Terrifying Tuesday.
So, credit to me.
And it is being stitched, it's by Heart in Hand, and it is being stitched on 16 count Ada in the colour tan, using a mix of the Cord 4 DMC and DMC alternatives, but in CXC threads. That's what it said, so that's what it must be. And obviously you will see a picture right now of what it looked like the last time you saw it.
I've never seen a pink pumpkin.
But it is
life.
right.
I know, but I've never seen a pink
Well, it's not really, it's like that.
Yeah, but that's pink.
But it's like that. It's just that's variegated.
I know, but that's pink.
You can have a coloured pumpkin.
I like
if you
coloured
like.
pumpkins, but I've never seen a pink one, so learn something new every day.
You do. Every day is a learning day, Lauren. Every single day.
Pretty much the same thing I just said, just in different words. Moving on.
So this is what I worked on. So I've added the house basically. So this was all done before the pumpkin and the ghost, and I have added this house. So I am coming this way. Do that bit first, then I'll go back onto that side. And the needle minder is another one from Just Get Stitching.
We seem to have a lot from her.
Well, we got quite a few from the retreat, and then I think she had a sale on. So I got some more from
I also have a Holt
catcher
from
tray.
her. Yeah, I think
Holt
so.
tray, isn't it?
It's not in my bag, so I'm not sure where it is. It will be somewhere in our mess of stuff.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So yes, that was a terrifying Tuesday start as well. You got any more? Yeah.
One more.
Okay.
We're coming to the end.
We're not coming to the end. We're coming to the end of our whips.
So this is in the bag that Maggie very kindly gifted us. Of course.
Who is Home on the
Rippet.
Ridge on Instagram.
Yeah. So there's also fudge on there as well. So I thought that was cool. And then the zip is Rippet on a lily pad. So this is Mouse's Strawberry Jam by Tiny Modernist. So that's what it looks like when it's done.
And that is the one that is part of the hashtag birthday jam sal,
Yeah.
which is still ongoing. For anybody that is sorry, there was something just like
There was a bug then.
no.
Oh, I love my strawberry on this. So I actually call it the ombre strawberry because when I show you it, it looks ombre because of the variegated that I'm using. Because what I did was I went around the strawberry and then filled it in, but when I filled it in, it was like a lighter colour of the variegated. So here we go. It's the ombre strawberry. So I did that and then I started on the vines. I did the back stitch on the strawberry as well. But yeah, so this is on 14 count, like a grey rustico. And it's got my Rip It needle minder, which is from Stitchy Ferret. Got that at the retreat. This project's very Rip It themed. I've got a Rip It bag and a Rip It needle minder. Don't look very impressed. So here we go. That's my progress. And I do like it, but I don't know why it's taking me so long, to be honest.
I know why.
No, it's not because you finished it.
No.
What then?
It's because you've got so many other projects that you are working on and new starts, and welcome to the world of...
I've neglected it a bit.
Non-monogamacy.
I've never been... I'm not even going to say it because I'll probably get it mixed up. Monogamous. Yeah, I've never been...
You have. When you first started, you were monogamous. The same as most people who started cross-stitch started
when, like,
monogamously.
I very first started,
yeah.
But it didn't last very long.
Like, the first thing I started on, I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped, because I thought that's the only thing you could do was work on something monogamously, and it wasn't a smaller project. It wasn't huge in comparison to what people do now, but for me it was quite a big, and it was a fuller coverage project, and I hit burnout, I think, whereas now the choice that you can swap and change if you can, completely different.
The clear on my side.
Okay, I've got one more then. So this one is, so on the 3rd of July, the Danielle the Cardiff Stitcher, so she is on YouTube, she has a Flosstube channel, and she is also Cardiff Stitcher on Instagram. She decided to start doing Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, which of course I jumped on board. The last time I said I was going to reach out to her and see if she was doing it as a stitch along with a hashtag so that I could let you guys know. And yes, she has got, she's actually got 2 hashtags. So the first one, which they will be in the description box below, but I'll put them across here now as well, is hashtag Winnie the Pooh Wednesday Sal. And then there is also hashtag WTP Sal. So both of those are running. So if you do anything is Winnie the Pooh related, stitching it on a Wednesday.
Rachel missed the Wednesday, didn't she? Because did she message you?
No, she posted it on, I think it was Danielle's new start to say she was going to start it. But this is an ongoing thing, so it's not a new thing. It's not got an end date. It's just gonna carry on. So I was waiting for some threads to come along to start my summer Winnie the Pooh, which I now have got. So this Wednesday I will be starting that. So last Wednesday I thought I would pick up my Pooh Sticks one to work on. So this is what I worked on and started on the 3rd of July, and they have been posted up on the Instagram on the hashtags as well. So I worked on that. The picture of what I looked like the last time will be posted now. This is being worked on everything that was included in the kit. So it is a 14 count Ada, which looks like a cream or an ivory, and it is using all the threads in the kit as it does. It's a designer stitches kit, so it has everything. I'm not sure what the threads are. Don't know. Sorry, that was a bit noisy. So yeah, that is where I've got up to. Yeah, it is more of a creamy. So I the last time you saw it, I think I'd done this green here. So I worked on all of this green here, and I've put in the blue as well. So I did get quite a bit done. I was enjoying this actually.
Zoom up.
So yeah, looking forward to seeing some more progress on that. One of the other, I did ask people's opinions last time on what they thought I should stitch on.
Yeah.
And somebody did say, why don't you put in like a thread or on this one, and then also start another one. So that's probably what I'm going to do actually, because just putting a thread in, I know people do get a lot of progress on things like that. So I might do, or 1 week I might work on this one and 1 week I might work on the other one. So I'm not too sure yet, but you'll know eventually when I know. But this being housed in a bag that I got from the retreat, which was from
Andrea.
Thank you. Andrea, who is
You can always tell with the
sparkly, yeah.
That's how I know.
So she is, she's not on Flosstube, but she is the Stitchy Science Technician on Instagram, and she is half of the two lovely ladies that run Floss Friends UK. So it's Andrea and Sammy, and yeah, that's the project bag I got. So that's the sparkly frontage.
Yeah.
So that is what we worked on. I have worked on another piece, which was my retreat piece, which I can't show you. It needs to get finished right now because it is for the big stitch, which is on the 26th, 27th, 28th of July. So literally in a couple of weeks it needs finishing, and we both need to I need to fully finish both of them. So yes, but luckily I'm not massively far away. It will get done, so that's my focus to get sorted out. So 1 hour and 16. We have had a lot of stitching progress, so I'm going to move quickly on to Stitchy Kindness, which we have had from a lovely lady called Jill. She reached out to me and asked me if you remember, Lauren had a UFO, so an unfinished object that she didn't want, which was animal sampler, which was a kit from like Home Bargains that you get here in the UK, and she'd done so much of it, actually decided that it wasn't hers. She wasn't going to put it up, she wasn't going to use it. And a couple of people said, oh, don't get rid of it, gift it to someone, do whatever. She didn't do anything, it was put away. And then we got I got an email asking if would I mind sending this lady her kit. She'd like to finish it to gift it to her daughter, I think, who was expecting a baby, to have as an animal theme in her room. So I said,
it did go to good.
So it has gone to a good home. There is another kit there with extra threads and stuff like that as well. And she reached out and said that she'd like to send something our way, which I said you do not need to do. Lauren is really happy that it's being used. I was really sorry, but I have got like a...
I know, the sun's coming
Well, it looks a bit like a lightning flash going down my head. So yeah, it's the sun coming through the curtains. But anyway, so she sent us a few kits.
That one.
Okay. I have got one. She did say that we could, if we didn't want to use them, utilise them, or couldn't utilise them, we could pass them on or donate them. One of the kits I have definitely done and finished a long time before we started doing Flosstube. So that will potentially be a giveaway or something like that when I get it sorted. So I'm going to show you what was given, but the first one I'm going to show you because I, of course, Winnie the Pooh. I'm not even sure now if this is another one that's going to come out as part of my Winnie the Pooh. I'm not supposed to be... I'm sure the thingy of it is to work on something you've got, not start all the Winnie the Pooh things on it different Wednesdays, but you know.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh yeah, they're my rules, aren't they? So there are no rules. So this one is a Royal Paris kit. And I'm not even going to try and say it. It is in French, but I think it's basically saying...
I'm actually
the night,
French. I am.
I think it says the night of Winnie and Piglet. It's down there. La nuit de Winnie et Porcinet. So I think that's what it is, because they're both asleep. What are you laughing for? What are you laughing for?
Because the accent you do it
La nuit?
ridiculous.
Le noir? The Noir's black, I know that. And it's got anchor threads with it, so it's got everything in there. So that's obviously, she knows that I will love that. Thank you very much.
Okay, so this is the one she gave me. So it says, "You're so sweet," and she put on, oh my god, my voice. She put on the note, "Lauren, no backstitch on this one." That's very good.
It's a good summer one as well, that is.
It came with everything in the kit. So there we go.
We've had some of those kits before as well, haven't we?
I'll definitely be starting that one soon.
Okay, the next one that she gave us, and this is the one that I've finished already, which is the one I think I was talking to you about that I did monogamously and just got burnt out on, because it is a full coverage piece. And when I came back to stitching, I picked it up and finished it again, not realising that there was anything other than monogamous you could do. And then I hit.
But she's sending everything with the kit.
So everything's included in the kit. This is called Coming Out to Play. Curly Tails. There's lots of different ones, but as you know, I love pigs. And years ago, we used to have, my family used to have...
a border collie.
Yeah, as well.
She was cute.
So that is why. So that one potentially will be coming up for a giveaway soon. Because I don't think it's something that you would do.
No, I'm not really
Not a full coverage type of person, are you? Okay, do you want to show that one?
Yeah. So this is also another one from the Craft collection. I've never seen this one before. Do you want to read it?
What's that one? It's called Doggy Prayer, and it's got everything included in the kit, which is a 14 count Ada as well. And it says, "A little dog's prayer, a master who is firm and kind and understands a doggy mind. A walkie and a meal each day, that's all I ask for when I pray."
So that looks like a little Yorkshire Terrier.
So that's quite a sweet one.
Yeah.
So that was in there as well. And then there was this one.
I actually really like this one.
Which I quite like this, yeah. I do quite like that one as well. Again, border collies on there.
Because I love the farmer lifestyle.
So that again was a kit which has got anchor threads in it. I don't think it's got the fabric in this one actually, but that's fine.
Probably just do it on like
It'll just be a white. It looks like a white, yeah. That's just got the threads and the...
That's nice.
So that is what we got from Jill. Thank you very much. It was lovely of you. You did not need to do that because we do appreciate you taking on Lauren's project.
Yeah.
Put that on second. But thank you very much. They will either be utilised or used for future giveaway. So thank you very much. So that was our Stitchy Kindness. I've got a little bit of haul, a tiny bit of haul, one of which I have got from, I'm not going to take it out of the packaging, but that it's off a Facebook page. They had, I think it was 3 pieces, or she had other pieces, different sizes, but there's 3 pieces of this fabric, which is basically the Bothy threads, what they use for Bothy threads, and it is 14 count Ada. And I have some kits that Arlene sent to us. So Arlene Wild, who is Stitching in the Fens on YouTube, on Flosstube, sent us some Bothy threads kits that she'd done, which has not got the fabric in it. So when I saw these, and I thought, fantastic. So there's 3 pieces like that in there. So that's 14 count Ada that we can utilise to start them. I also, because this is what I was showing you, so this is the one that I'm going to start from the Winnie the Pooh Wednesday as well. So that's the summer piece. So I got all of the threads from Rachel. So they're CXC threads. Notoriously, if people know that Winnie the Pooh actually have like their own colours for certain things. So like the actual colour for Winnie the Pooh is like their own yellowy, goldy colour. And I, after looking on some of the YouTube or Facebook pages, I think, for the cross-stitch things, somebody has put up, or some people have put up DMC alternatives for those colours. So that is what I have used straight away, so that I know what I'm doing. And to go with that, literally just after we filmed our last Flosstube, we went away to the caravan, and Tan did a bit of enabling to me, knowing full well how much I love Winnie the Pooh, and full well that I was starting Winnie the Pooh Wednesday. She reached out to me, sent me a picture and said, have you seen these? And I was like, oh my God, no, I haven't. But I do need them. So I literally was like, bye. She said to me, what have you bought now? And I said, it's Tan's fault. Tan's enabled me.
Yeah.
To which Tan is laughing her head off on the Instagram thing that we were talking to.
Step, Tan.
We love you really, Tan. But these are thread drops. So floss holder thread drops. And they are in, so I have a piglet. And these are wooden, so they're like the MDF ones.
Are they handmade?
But they are made. Yeah, I'll give you the details soon. So there's a piglet one, so I've got the main thing and then the little one up there to put your excess. I have Winnie the Pooh. And then we have Eeyore. Oh, look
with
at
his
that.
little bow.
And there is 1, 2, 4 of each of the designs. So there's 12 there. I can use for my Winnie the Pooh designs, and they are from a company called, I think it's Dougus Co. So it's DOUGUS Co. CO, and that's on Etsy. I'll put the link in the description box below. But they were with free delivery as well, so they were really good price. I think it was for the 12 of them, they were like £10 with free delivery in the UK. I don't know if they ship abroad, but they're in the UK.
Etsy.
And they're on Etsy. I do believe Tan got some. They've got some other things. Got a big honey pot floss or a thread organizer.
You also told me they do Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, and they've got Christmas designs and other stuff. So I am going to be going back on there. But yeah, this is basically what I have.
You get enabled a lot.
So thank you very much, Tan. I love these so much. And then wooden ones. So yeah, that is what I got. And then obviously, like I said, I got the threads to go with that. So
God, I don't like this lighting today.
No, I know, we're all over the place. So I will put the links to everything in the description box below. Okay, so that is it for stitching haul. We've got some plans. Well, I have some plans. The last plans that I don't know about you. You can think about your plans while I'm talking. So the last plans that I had.
Yes, sir.
Is I finished my June stitch along, which I finished. To finish my Arctic animals for the month, I finished that. Start my Quaker flag, I started that. And then start my Kringles, which I've started. And then to do like my Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, Festive Friday, Terrifying Tuesday. That's what I focused on. So I went and did all of those. So this time my plans, because they seem to be working to me. When I'm telling you plans and writing them down, I seem to be getting them done. So I'm sticking with this thing now. So I'm going to finish my July stitch along, the one that I've got going with Lauren. Finish my retreat piece and FFO it. So hopefully the next time we come, which is in 2 weeks, which is just before we go to the retreat. So we should be able to do that.
And we ordered a few little bits and bobs to go with it.
Yeah. Continue on with my Terrifying Tuesday, Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, and Kringles for Festive Friday and Christmas in July for this month. start the next part of my Arctic Animal Sal, which I've told you before is coming out on the 11th of July, and continue with my Quaker flag. That is, as well as other things that I want to get done. So they are my plans. Do you have any plans?
Yeah. So finish the July.
Yeah.
And then fully finish the calendar Sal.
Yeah.
And then finish the gift, but I can't show that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
I'm not making any more plans. Obviously I will work on more stuff, but stitch what I want when I want.
Yeah. Good theory.
Yep.
Okay, so next we are doing like a Flosstube. What did we call it? Flosstube or a Flosstube?
I don't know what we called it.
We've got a Flosstube that we like to shout out each Flosstube that we do.
You've got a few this time.
No, I've got one.
Well, there's more than one there.
No, that's the same person.
There's another Danielle. Oh my god, there's too many names.
So, yeah, we try and do sort of new to us ones to shout out, because over the time that we've done them, we've shouted out a lot of the same people, which we do talk about in our Flosstubes anyway, but we like to give a bit of a shout out to some new people, so you can go over and give them some love. So this time we have for you, she's on her first Flosstube, which is a whip parade, and her name is Danielle, who is Craft D Stitches, which is also on, she's also on Instagram as well. She is from Ohio in America. She has 3 kids, husband, dogs, all the things. She has been stitching since she was 8 years old and was taught by her sister. She does a lot of different projects. So she ranges from full coverage, dimensions, kits, smaller projects. She's also doing the Arctic Animal Sal that I'm doing, Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. She's got some Brooks books, the Advent Animals, which are freebie on Brooks Books Publishings as well. And she does different counts of fabric as well. So she doesn't just stick to one count. She does lots of different kinds of fabrics. So yeah, like I said, she's on her first Flosstube currently, which is a whip parade. She already has 704-ish subscribers when I checked last night. So go over, give her some love and support, some Flosstube love and support. And yeah, maybe she'll be over that 1,000 subscribers really quickly. So
yeah,
go over and check her out. And next time we will have another one for you. So yeah, we have been watching loads of other ones as well, like keeping up to date with our usuals.
Evelyn across the pond, she's recently come back.
Oh yeah, we used to watch her a lot. She's now moved back, so she was from America and she was in the UK. She's now moved back to America with her husband, and has come back. So Evelyn across the pond, go check her out. We've been catching up with all Janet Jabba, Lauren from Flossabilities, Tan, the monogamous cross stitcher,
Michelle McGraw.
Yeah, made by Michelle McGraw.
The list goes on.
On. We watch Flosstube most nights upstairs. That's how we stitch. We stitch on my bed with Flosstube on the TV. And that's what we do. And then when Lauren goes to bed, I watch some that maybe she doesn't watch, or I scroll through and find newbies to watch, which I have found another newbie that we need to watch. So yeah, that's how we do. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our Flosstube. That is everything stitching related. If you guys are not here for a life update, which we have a little bit to talk about this time, thank you very much. We completely understand. We'll say goodbye and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us a comment. We do try and we read every single one and we do try and respond. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I do try and respond to every comment. And yes, if you are here and are interested in our life, as chaotic as it is, we have a little bit to talk to you about. So, if you've got this far and not noticed, Lauren has her cast off.
Woo, woo.
Woo, woo. So 4 weeks after she fell off the horse that she rides, that cast came off, and exactly 4 weeks she was not leaving it on any longer, which she took off yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
It just sort of, the purple unwrapped and then it fell apart.
Up.
So that's
well,
been
actually,
taken
I
off.
did have to like yank it a bit because it was a bit. But
So
it's feeling airy. There is a bit of a bruise here, but you can't really see, like near my vein.
you're doing okay, but we're going to keep an eye on things, aren't we, and make sure that you're using it.
It's feeling better now anyway. Like when it first came off, I was like, oh no, it hasn't
because she
worked.
has no update. She doesn't have to go back and see anybody and check that everything's okay. And I know that it was a small buckle fracture, but you'd think that
because
maybe
when it came off, I was like, oh no, it hasn't worked because it was quite sore. But now it's not really sore.
You're using it a bit more and things. So yeah, hopefully everything's all good.
I'm getting back on this Wednesday. Can't wait for that.
Well, she's supposed to be waiting another 4 weeks, so she might be getting back on, but she certainly will not be doing what she normally does, horse riding. She will not be doing. As I go with her, and her instructor will listen to what I say, not what Lauren says.
I can still walk and trot. Because I can use both hands.
I didn't say you couldn't get on, but you're not going to do what you normally do. Anyway, that's a fight for another time, people. So, Lauren has a, like we said, cast out of plaster. A cast out of plaster. Make that make sense.
I can't.
She has her arm out of her cast.
And
plaster.
when it came off, I did have a very long bath. Well, not that long, actually.
Yeah, my dad joked that we needed to get Dynarod on speed dial, which Dynarod is like a pipe blocking company. Because obviously she's not been able to get it.
It wasn't bad.
It was quite grim, actually.
No, and then all of them were like, oh, it's going to stink. It didn't even stink. It just smelled like cotton.
Quite grim.
It was dirty. But it just...
So there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was that. So she's all sorted.
And I was stitching in...
using the stand.
Yeah, but no, I'm not. And it actually doesn't even hurt to just hold the hoop, so...
No, so basically we have stands in this house, like little lap stands.
Nerd ones.
Yeah, but pretty much we figured out the only time we use them is when we have an issue with...
Injury, yeah.
An injury that we can only use one hand, because we quite like... I like stitching in hand, and actually it doesn't hurt my hands as much to stitch in hand as what it does to stitch in a... Which I know a lot of people are going to find that extremely weird to understand. And I don't understand it myself either, but my hands actually hurt more holding a hoop or having it working in a stand doing up and down or whatever than what it does to actually hold the fabric and stitch in hand using the sewing method. Don't understand it, but that's what works for me. And Lauren likes using a hoop, but being able to the freedom to turn it and finish things off. So
that's good.
So we have stands to use if we need to. But other than that, we're back to normal, whatever that is for us too. Okay, next life update. So the reason why we are a week late, well, one of the reasons why we are a week late is my dad has had surgery on his shoulder. So he has had surgeries before on his shoulder, and he also has arthritis and things as well in there, but they went back in because he's been back in a lot of pain. To originally, I think, was to shave off some of the bone. When they've gone in, I think they've done more than they needed, well, more than they originally said, because he has a cut from here to sort of here, and then another one from here to here. So he's got two quite big incisions that they've gone in and done. So as my mum is struggling and not on her feet, she's walking around using a stick at the moment, and has been for a while. Her mobility really has gone down hill. and so she isn't able to drive, so I have been driving, and obviously my mum can't get in and out of my car. Well, it's not obvious to you, but I have a small sort of a lower car. It's not a 4x4 or an SUV type car. So my mum can't get in and out of that. She actually needs, my dad has got a SUV, like 4x4 type car, and my mum has to have a step that my dad made to help her get into that car. So there's no way she could get in mine. So I've been the designated driver, as I can drive their vehicle, driving my dad to hospital, leaving him there, going to work, coming back, going to pick him up from the hospital, bringing him back, running their errands, taking my mum shopping, because she still does like to be as independent as she possibly can, and she has like a little walker, so I push the trolley and she walks. So we've been doing all of that, and he had physio, so I took him back for that. This Thursday he's got to go and have his stitches out, so I'll be taking him for that as well. So yeah, a lot of running around, but my mum and dad do everything and anything for us, so it is not an issue, is it? And when I'm not there, like when I take my mum shopping, Lauren will come with me and she'll sit and stay with my dad, and my dad's like, what are you staying here for? And she goes, because I need to keep an eye on you. And I went, yeah, she's my little
because he'll do stupid things, like
he'll do things he shouldn't do.
Yeah, move furniture, do stuff like that.
Well, I don't think he'll do move furniture.
No, but he has been known to.
They do things that they're not supposed to, or I don't think they're supposed to do.
Or he mows the lawns and he's not actually supposed to do that. And he says, oh, if you can start it up for me, then I'll push it.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to wind us up, to be honest. But, you know, well, it backfired, didn't it? Because then Lauren will sit there and keep an eye on him while I'm taking my mum shopping. So we've had that going on. So that's an ongoing thing. Ryan was off last week. Work, he just had a week off work, but he has got an issue with his car. The head gasket has gone on his car, which unfortunately happened just after he decided he was going to sell it to pay off some debts. He's got like a BMW Z4 convertible thing. Sporty. And has decided that actually it's a bit of a money pit, and the things that he wants to do to it is just going to cost too much.
Oh my god, look at that. We look like we've got Winnie the Pooh out.
Oh, lovely. On my shoulder.
A bit creepy, actually.
Oh, we have a bear in the window and the sun is shining on it. So yeah, Ryan, we've got that now. We've got a vehicle on the drive that is not usable, and we need to figure out what we're going to do with it. It may be going into an auction of some description. So there is that. Yesterday, Ryan had his birthday. So my eldest is now 23. Oh my God, where has the time gone? I don't know. Blink in an eye, and I have 4
I'm going to be 15
grown-up
this
children.
year.
I know. Madness, absolutely madness. But yeah, so me and Ryan had a bit of time to ourselves yesterday, and we have a prison here which is no longer working as a working prison. So in 2013 it closed and the inmates were moved elsewhere around the country, and the prison was actually bought by somebody who has been using it to keep it as a dark tourism attraction, I think is what it's called. So it's used so you can go and have a look around at what it was like.
Overnight stays.
You can do, yeah, they do overnight. Apparently it is one of the what's the word I'm looking for? Haunted, thank you. Most haunted prisons in the UK. So we have a lot of people come to do, you can stay overnight, sleep in a cell, do all the sort of paranormal things, and there is apparently a lady that walks because in the Victorian times apparently the women were in there a lot, and they also had their children in there.
Saw the woman, didn't they?
Yeah.
And her feet was through the floor. Yeah. Ghost.
There is an 8-year-old little boy that sits on the bottom step.
I didn't think ghosts looks like that. I just thought ghosts were like white orbs.
No, these are actual visions of
but I didn't think they were like
people.
That.
I've not seen it, so I don't know. But this is what it doesn't really interest me, to be honest. But Ryan really likes things like paranormal type things like that. He will go and investigate
sleep
old
at
buildings at night time and stuff like that, and seeing
The spirit could be in you.
I think you're over
Could
exaggerating
jump into you.
but
Especially if he went in the room where the little girl was. She could have jumped into Ryan.
no, I don't think. And now you're going a bit over. You've been watching too many films, I think.
No.
So we went there yesterday anyway, just to have our own little self-guided tour. They do tours with so like the ex-prison guards and stuff, and they have the stories and where to go and stuff. But we didn't do that. We just did a self-guided tour. They also they have like escape rooms in there. They do ghost tours in the day, at night, overnight stays. They also have had films and drama series and things have been made in parts of it. So apparently there was a scene in Holby City where one of the doctors ended up in prison, and it was in that one. Also there was a TV drama series with
Banged Up, it was called as well.
Yeah, there's been one called Banged Up with celebrities try and escape. There was also another, no, that was a different one, wasn't it? Banged Up is where they stayed in there, but the celebrities, but we've also had one where they've escaped, Celebrity Hunted, I think it was, that they escaped from there. And there is a TV drama series called Time, I think it was. And that was also filmed in there. So there's a lot going on in there, and it was very interesting. I've never been inside it, so it was very interesting to see inside it. Ethan has done one of the escape rooms, or a couple of them, with his college friends. So yeah.
I will never be going in there if there's ghosts in there, because if I saw one,
The one wing did feel a bit different to the rest of it. Like, it all felt a little bit strange, if you like, but that one wing, before I even knew that was a haunted wing, it just felt a little bit
cold.
Different. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't put my finger on it, but just different. That's it. But
so I've never ever.
They've got the room where the last sort of hanging was taking place there, which was in 1961. So that's still set up from there. So yeah, we did that yesterday. I spent a bit of time with Ryan. That's his type of thing, so that's why I was happy to go. I like history and historical things. I'm just not really into the ghost sort of paranormal side of it. But
no.
I find it interesting as to the reasons why they might be there. I just don't particularly want to
see them
or feel really anything.
No.
But there we go. Today is my mum's birthday, so after this we are going down there to see her. We've been baking cakes. We baked a cake for her.
We also made her fudge.
And made one for Ryan, and we've made some fudge for Mum. So we'll be going down before I go to work to pop and see her and sing a happy birthday, candles on the cake, all that sort of thing before I go to work.
I went to my friend's,
yeah,
which was fun because we hosed her dog down, and that was hilarious.
Yeah, we couldn't go horse riding last week because, like I said, my dad had to have physio, so that really didn't help her. Because my sister wasn't particularly well either, and so couldn't take my dad. So we had to sacrifice horse riding, and that was a big sacrifice for Lauren. Even though she wasn't riding at the time, she still had a cast on, but it was still a sacrifice.
We had a plan that I was going to go sit on the horse, have a little walk around, just knocked the camera again. And that was the plan, but no, but never mind, because we had to send our boots back, my long ones.
Yeah, she bought some long boots, but she needed wider calf fitting, so we sent them back, and you've got some new ones. So.
And they fit now, so
yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing, I've just got some sort of intolerance thing going on, food intolerance that I'm trying to figure out, because it's not particularly pleasant, really. I'm not sure whether it's dairy,
wheat,
or gluten, wheat. At the minute I'm trying to figure stuff out, or whether it might be both or not. I'm just not sure, but I'm getting not very pleasant symptoms and have had for quite a few months, but I've been monitoring things, and so now I'm trying to eliminate things, and it's harder than you think, really, because I'm also a vegetarian, so it's either finding stuff that is vegan and gluten free, or yeah, I don't know. It's hard being out and about. Like yesterday, I was out. We went into the restaurant.
Oops.
And yeah, I had a cake and stuff, and it's just hard. But then you've got to deal with it when you get back home. So I'm trying to figure out. I have ordered an intolerance test, an allergy test, to see whether I can actually figure out and pinpoint, because I also get a lot of hay fever as well now, which I've never really got before. So it would just be interesting to see what I've got and how I can deal with it, hopefully. So I'm waiting for that test to come. But yeah, other than that,
we've been walking Sasha, haven't we? That's great.
yeah, I've been going with Lauren, taking her so she can dog walk, who she would normally do with my dad, but he obviously can't drive or go, so I've been taking her. So we've been doing that on a Tuesday. So yeah, busy. Yeah, my daughter cut your hair.
Yeah.
Just busy.
Nothing
all
much.
the time in this house. So that's why we were like a week late. So yeah, we are nearly 2 hours. We have had a lot to show though, and a lot to talk about. We are going to get off now, because obviously if you've got this far, you're angels, and we really appreciate it. We've said it before lots of times, and we'll say it again. We really do appreciate all of you coming back and spending some time with us. We do know that we are very unique, and not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine, but we do appreciate everybody that comes back to see us. We're hoping to be back in a couple of weeks' time, as long as everything goes okay, which should be just before we go to the big Stitch retreat. And
I'm a bit nervous, because it's a big retreat.
We'll be good. You've got me. Yeah, so we're going to carry on working with everything that we're working on. I did have quickly a message. So some people aren't on Instagram but wanted to work with us with the Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, Sal. So they got through via email to me and sent me some pictures. So Ursula, I have answered you, but I absolutely love what you've started working on, and please do keep sending me the progress, because I love it. If anybody else wants to do that, I would love to see it. My Gmail address is in the description box below. Just send me some pictures with what you're working on and keep me updated, because I do understand not everybody's on social media, but I will love to see it, because I'll probably be enabled as well. But other than that, we have everything will be in the description box below. And yeah, join in Winnie the Pooh Wednesday, Sal, or WTP Sal. #birthday jam, Sal. Gnomes everywhere, Sal. And if anybody wants me to start up a tiny modernist mouse, Sal, or knows of one going on, please do let me know. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go. Speaking of Winnie the Pooh, look, Lauren's got a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
I mean, she has a t-shirt on all the time, but look, Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. And I got myself some Winnie the Pooh pyjamas the other day, which has the 100-acre wood on it. Couldn't leave it there.
But they were full price. This was like
price. It was in Asda, which is a supermarket in the UK, but I didn't need it, but I had to have it. So
I'm not even the biggest fan of Winnie the Pooh, but I liked it.
No. So that was just an afterthought. I just had to tell you. So yeah, we're going to go. Have a great couple of weeks. Thank you to everybody for coming back and supporting us. Like, subscribe,
do all the things,
comment, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. See you later. Bye.